You're just buying some carbon credits, or Delta. You're not really a carbon neutral airline. You're emitting all this pollution, and who's to say whether these credits that you're buying are the equivalent of all this pollution? So the activists attack the claim, and in the absence of a claim, there's no value that the corporates can demonstrate to their board or to their shareholders, and therefore they can't do it. And so they basically, most of them stopped doing it until they figure out, okay, what's going to happen. So now there was a sort of smokescreen about quality and all these other things, which was not completely untrue. There were certainly bad projects in the system, but they were, a tiny minority of projects. They became, easy targets for journalists and people to attack. And there are factions out there in the environmental groups who just don't want markets to be involved at all, and therefore we're the enemy. We that are bringing markets into conservation are essentially the enemy to them, and so that's been a challenge that I hadn't anticipated. Was just how a bitter and vitriolic that community can be against a new idea that is, you would think, are additive to the problem, to solving the problem, and not competitive. But yeah, so the markets have gone sideways largely because the corporates can't make a claim now. So the corporates that are still involved, and there are still, we wouldn't be here if they weren't still some involved. The some that are still involved are the heavy emitters, and they control the market.